All right, we have a little bit of good news. We've been monitoring this all morning long, and school buses are getting back on track after a wave of early morning delays. We saw dozens of routes, maybe up to 100, that were 30-minute late. That was during the 5 o'clock hour. Now the number of delays are down, but there are a handful of routes that are more than an hour behind. That, of course, on top of yesterday's delays. It can be frustrating for parents and kids. Rebecca Cardona is with Teamsters Local Union 512, and keep in mind, she represents all the bus drivers, the monitors, and the mechanics in Duval County, joining us live via Zoom. Thank you for joining us.
Good morning, Melanie.
You know, we know you take this job very seriously, getting these kids to school safely, not making their mornings start off so hectic by waiting. Talk a little bit about what we're seeing and why this is happening.
So there are several reasons why there's delays at the beginning of a school year. It's inevitable, right? You have new kids going to new schools. The first couple of weeks, you have parents taking their children to school. You have the increase of traffic. Right now, we're dealing with the doubling of routes, which will, of course, delay the routes because it's 2 routes into 1. There's the shortage in general, and there's also the unloading of the students at the school, which is delayed. So when the bus gets to the school, there's a process because it's a new school year that particular school wants to put in place, which causes delays at the school before they can get on their next piece of the route.
There's a lot of pieces to this puzzle, and I know one of the big problems, though, is shortages. How short are you as far as drivers go, and what does it look like as far as filling those positions quickly?
So again, I don't have exact numbers. I mean, I think it's clear to see that there is still a shortage here. And the carriers continue to be in recruiting, hiring, and training mode. And let me just make a point, Melanie. I think it's important for parents and members of the community to realize that this is really a community issue. And it's going to take the parents and other members of the community getting involved and getting on board and maybe dedicating a few hours of your day to help this shortage. And get these kids to and from school in a timely fashion.
So, Rebecca, are you saying they need to apply as bus drivers, or maybe
Absolutely.
Okay, yeah, get a second job or maybe a first job just to help out during those beginnings?
It's a perfect profession to go into if you have a few hours of your day. It has a very flexible schedule. Of course, you work when the kids are in school. You're off when they're off, and so it's a perfect schedule for somebody just looking to supplement.
Let me ask you, I know you're with the union and then the district kind of makes some of those decisions as far as timing goes, but is there a way to coordinate where maybe the buses are picking up earlier? I know doubling routes. I mean, this isn't solved very easily. So is there a way to adjust the schedule so parents really know what to expect during this time?
And again, they are working to do that. Duval County Public Schools is actually one that sets the schedules for these carriers for each route. For general education as well as the ESC. They set the times, the stops, and all of that. So it's not the driver's fault if they arrive at the stop late or whatever. And they are working to merge routes to better serve the parents and the students of Duval.
Yeah, totally get it. I mean, Dr. Green said patience, not frustration. What do you think the best way to report a problem? And I mean, I'm just looking kind of internally and maybe your instinct, when do you think this thing will iron out?
So usually it's the first 2 weeks that are the roughest to get through. And after that, the kinks start working themselves out and things start running more like a well-oiled machine. And so I know patience is not always easy to have when you're trying to get your kids to school and yourself to work. But these drivers and monitors are absolutely doing the best that they can, as well as I know the other members of the education system. I know that there is potential to have the teachers, increase wages and stuff like that. And we would petition Duval County to do the same for our drivers and monitors. That way the carriers can compete with other professions that require a CDL license and offer more competitive wages to attract more drivers.
All right, Rebecca, thank you. And maybe some of those drivers will be parents, but a couple options, either become a bus driver or maybe during this time, take the kids to school just to let this thing iron out. Thank you for talking with us and good luck.
You're so welcome, Melanie.
I know this is important for all of our parents and for you all as well. All right, so if you have any questions about school buses, you can call the district's transportation call center. It is busy, though. Keep that in mind. 858-6200. Someone will answer that phone from 7 in the morning until 6:30 in the evening. Those extended hours will last for the next 2 weeks. Now, when you call the hotline, there is some information that you will need. That includes the kid's school, their route number, home address, and also their bus stop location. And if you are not sure about your child's bus route and the times, you can find that information on your Focus Parent account. So get engaged, parents, and let's build this together.